babe, welcome back. I thought it would be fun to start off the video with a little bit of studio time just so you can kind of see the painting process. I am actually making 2 new paintings for the living room because the 2 that I brought up a couple weeks ago, I'm just not feeling it, and so I'm creating something new. And I wanted to share those early stages of the 2 new paintings with you so you can see kind of the progression. I already put a couple layers down and I'm like, oh, I should be recording this and sharing it with you all. So here we are now. So stay tuned for the finished product. But I thought that would be fun to share because you all asked me about my painting process. These 2 pieces are upright. I've already stretched the canvas. Typically I work on the floor, but I'm doing something a little bit different, more similar to the works on paper that I initially started doing a couple years ago. So I want something that feels a little more graphic, less organic, but still has those organic elements to it. So I hope that makes sense. But anyway, hey, welcome back. Let's get started.
I have to show you this bottle of wine because I just took the aluminum off the top and check it out. You see it? Has an infinity symbol on it. And I'm like, oh my God, because see, look, that's like, that's kind of my sign from the universe, from God, that everything is going according to plan and I'm on the right track and everything is going to be okay. I'm going in the right direction and everything's going to be okay. So I had to stop for a moment to share that with you. That's good. That's really good. So I'm having a glass of wine for this video. Normally I would wait until dinner, but I'm like, whatever, I'm having it now. This is, I've never had this wine before. It says FS-167 Beach Picnic. And I don't know, 8 Years in the Desert. It's a California red wine. And it's from Orange Swift Cellars. So I normally don't drink California reds because I'm usually allergic to the tannins, but I'm gonna try it and make sure, hopefully I don't break out in a rash. We have a lot of updates this week. I have so much to share with you. I wanted just to kind of hang out with you and just talk for the first part of this video. And then I'm gonna share all the stuff with you, like share visually. Just a quick update to let you all know, my mom's doing really well. She has her oncologist appointment this coming Monday. So when you're watching this, it'll be like the next day. And I feel really good. I spoke to the oncologist nurse. I understand the procedure really well. I'm just like getting everything set up for her. So it's just going to be as easy as possible. And Mom, if you're watching this, I love you. And I'm so proud of you, Mom. I am so proud of you for stepping up and doing what you need to do to get healthy so you can continue to be here with us, healthy and thriving and opening up to that new chapter of life. So my mom, when we close this door on this cancer chapter in her life, I'm going to fly to Kansas City and I'm going to drive her to Phoenix, Arizona, where she will be living with my brother and his family. And I'm so excited because my mom will get to spend more time with her granddaughter, Aislinn, and I'm just excited. And I think there's such great symbolism. When I think about this, I said, Mom, you're moving to Phoenix. And after all this is done, and you're basically starting a whole new chapter in your life, and you're being reborn like a phoenix rising from the ashes. Like that's no accident that you were going to be in Phoenix living with Austin. And I'm just like, it's destined. It's meant to be. And so, yeah. So if you're watching this, Mom, I'm so proud of you and I love you so much. I love you. So a toast to my mom. Okay. So thank you everybody for all the love and that you sent to me and to my mom. I just appreciate your prayers and everything. And I just want to say that first and foremost before we dive into anything. So many updates. There is a lot going on. Where do I begin? I have an online store on my design website, and I've been thinking a lot about what do I want from this design business? What do I want to do? Because I consider myself to be more than a designer because I'm also an artist. Right now, I'm just making paintings, but there are other things I want to make. I am a maker. And my big picture vision of Casa Serenita Interiors and Christina DiStefano studio at Casa Serenita, I can't even pronounce my own company, Christina DiStefano studio at Casa Serenita and Casa Serenita Interiors. My big picture vision of this is kind of like a home/lifestyle brand. I want to, of course, offer design services, but I also want to use my artistic side and my design sensibility to create things, to make things. I've been making things since I was a child. When I was a really young kid, I used to make God's eyes, and then I would try to sell those to people in my neighborhood. And I also used to make clay bowls and different things like that and want to sell them. So I think it's supposed to be this way. Like, I feel like this is what my soul wanted to do. Cause like they say, when you're a child, you're most connected to who you, like your purpose, like your life's purpose. And then as we get older, we kind of chip away at that and we kind of put those dreams on the back burner. And so I don't want to live my life with regrets. And I think that if I don't try to have like this little furniture / like home goods / art / design, interior design sort of brand business, then I think I'll really regret it. I'll feel like I missed out on something, and that's not something that I want to do. You know, I want to live my life with purpose. And, you know, when my mom is going through an experience like she's going through with endometrial cancer, it just makes me see just how vulnerable we can be and how important life is. And so I don't want to live my life with regrets. And so my business, I'm starting slow, very slow. I have my full-time job working for a real estate developer in New York. So that takes up my mental space Monday through Friday during the day. And then in the evening, I try to do something nice for myself, like go to yoga or something like that. Or some days I need to just mentally just check out and watch like Fear the Walking Dead or something. I'm a big Walking Dead fan. And so I keep wanting to jump head first into this business, but I've had other small businesses in the past that didn't really come to fruition in a way that I wanted them to. And would I say they failed? I guess you could say they failed, but I kind of lost the momentum because of the overwhelm. I've had to deal with anxiety my entire life. I think that this is so precious to me. This business is so precious to me, and home is so precious to me that I want to take it slow so I can do all the things that I really want to do. And while Christina, this ego version of myself, is like, go, 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 just stay up all night, just do this, just do that, just get it done, get it done, get it done. That is how I've operated in the past, and it has led to too much cortisol, health problems, weight gain from stress, like you name it. You know, stress is not good for us. And now that I'm getting older, it's like, I don't want to have that kind of mentality and that kind of stress, because I feel that's fear-based. It's fear-based. And when I say fear-based, I'm talking about fear of not enough time, fear of not doing enough, fear of missing out. All those things are fear-based, and I want to build this business in love. That's the reason why this business is called Casa Serenita, because it's House of Serenity, you know? Like this house, we're going to be living here full time. I'm estimating by December 1st, we're done with the closing and selling our apartment. So this is the new chapter. This is the official new chapter. And I'm sitting here in our soon to be guest room / my home office. So I'm working on it. I'm letting you see the part that's a little more organized. It's a little chaotic right now, but I have some fun stuff to share with you in this office. and some fun stuff to share with you that I'm going to be putting on my website. I have a wholesale license for my design business, and so I found some beautiful stuff from a company that is beautifully made, some incense, some candles, some room spray, just like things that I like. And I'm like, you know what? If I start Casa Serenita, if I start this like little business, like little boutique that I want to eventually evolve into like an actual brick and mortar store, I'm going to start small, and I'm going to start with my little things that I love and cherish that I can sell online. Little objects, like little unique objects that I find, I could sell those in my little boutique as well. And then I've also done some stuff with print on demand with like the tote bags. I have a mug that I made that I love. I have a t-shirt that I made. I have a like little woolly beanie thing that I made, you know, for the cold weather. I didn't make it, but I designed it on, I think it's Printify is the company that I use. And also I'm going to, or I have some posters, and I'm going to be putting more prints available for sale, print on demand, but like prints of my artwork on there too. So I'm trying to make my art more accessible. That's really important to me. And I think that's it. I think that's it on the boutique. But let me share some of the things that I got. And I also want to share with you what I'm doing with this guest bedroom / home office. It doesn't look really good right now either. So trust me, I'm going to share some with you, but I tidied up the mess a little bit before I share it with you. I had to pause for a drink. I just realized I didn't put lipstick on. All right, let's get to the office tour. So let me share with you some of my ideas. Okay, first of all, let me share with you some of the things. So these are the fun, exciting things. So look, I've got this hat. Isn't this cute? And it's embroidered. Do you see it? See that? I would put it on, but it would totally mess up my hair. And I'm having kind of a weird hair day with this new part. So I don't want to do that. But I want to show you this because actually I was thinking about wearing this t-shirt for this video, and then I put on this dress. But look at this. Oh my God, I love this t-shirt. Okay. I love it. I had it on a couple days ago, just like trying it on. And I was like, I love my logo. Is it wrong to love your logo so much? I love it. So I have this t-shirt. This is my chance to get my feet wet with products. So that's why I have this tote bag with my logo. And then I have my mug, but it's not here. So let me go get it. So here's my mug. Can you see it? Isn't that great? Drinking tea and mushroom coffee. Yeah, so here's my mug. I love it. I'm happy with it. I probably just designed it so I could just have one for myself because I bought one for myself just because I love my logo so much. Is it wrong? Tell me, is it wrong to love your logo so much? It can't be, because it's like, sorry about the beep, that's Jerry. I just feel like we should love the things we create. If we're creative people, we should love the things we create, because I think of my creations as like my little babies, you know, if that makes sense. Okay, let me show you more of this office. I'm gonna take it off the tripod. All right, I told you it was messy. Look at this. So I have all of my books over here. I have containers with things. This desk is just really big. Like, check this out. This desk is so wide. See that? That is just too big. I rolled up the rugs, wrapped them in heavy plastic. I bought this huge thing of plastic from Home Depot. And one of the things I have to do this weekend is I have to start wrapping up all these paintings so I can put them in storage. But I have to wrap them in the plastic and put them downstairs in a room with a humidifier so they don't warp, because like these are made out of wood frames. I put these frames together and then I wrap all these myself. I think I'm getting a little buzz from the wine. So I wrap all of these myself. this shelf right here. So these are cubes. So a couple weeks ago, I put 2 of these in our bedroom. These belong to Jerry. He's had these forever, and he doesn't like them. He's over them. So I am going to use them because I think they're amazing. I have the black table that I'm going to put here. The bed, which is about the same width as this painting, will come through here. This is going downstairs. The sofa's going downstairs in storage. And so, yeah, so it's not going to leave a lot of room. I mean, sorry, I hope this kind of gives you an idea. So it's not going to leave a lot of room for the bed or just to walk through here. You should have at least 3 feet. I think it would be 3 feet, but personally, I don't want to work at this computer and be 3 feet from the bed. I'd rather get another desk that is 10 inches shorter and just have a little more space, because I don't normally work with my desk like this, but this is where everything is kind of going as I'm just slowly organizing the chaos in here. That's where we are with this space. It's a work in progress, but I think really I just want to get the bed in here. And when the bed is in here and the desk is in here, that's when everything will kind of come together. All right, so this vanity light is really bright. Jeez. Okay, so I want to share with you some of the things I got in the mail. So many things I want to do. And there's little peanuts everywhere. Okay, so, oh my goodness, I gotta put these peanuts somewhere. Peanuts galore. Okay, here's one thing. Aha, the candle. So there's a really pretty candle. It's a cedar candle. It smells good. So here it is. It's an 8-ounce candle. It's really heavy. And it's I think it's made in France. Yeah, so candles. I want to find I also got this. This is Bonne Nuit. I got a tester and I got 1 bottle to sell on the site because I wanted to just try it out first before I sell. But it's a beautiful like aromatherapy thing. You put it on your hands like this and then rub your hands together and then breathe in. I definitely smell lavender in here. It's supposed to help calm you. I put it in my hair. Why not? It's supposed to calm you before you go to bed. So I've been having a hard time sleeping because there's just so much going on. So it's kind of affecting my sleep. So it looks like these are all, here we go. These are all candles. But here, yes. So this is the room spray. Look at these beautiful boxes. So this is the room spray. I just love their products. They're Cedar and Myrrh is the name of the company. But look how beautiful. I don't want to open this up because this is actually a piece of inventory. Let me put this back in the box. I do have a tester in here somewhere, so I will be able to test it, but I do not want to mess up these boxes because these are the boxes that I will be putting on my website. Okay, so we've got that room spray. There's an amber room spray. I can't wait to take these out and like create a pretty little backdrop and photograph them. So I'd like to get this done in the next couple weeks, realistically, but I don't know. It might have to be part of the new year. I mean, I'd love to get it done for the holiday season, but I just don't know if I have the time to do that. So these are more candles. Okay, so that's another box of candles. I'm not going to open that. The other box. So I've got a lot of candles and I've got the room sprays, but also I have these incense sticks. So, oops, this stuff is falling everywhere. Oh well, just let it go. Just let it go. So I have these incense sticks. Yes, this is a tester. I don't want to mess with the inventory. I only want to show the testers. So I got testers so I could try them out myself too and just make sure that I like it. But I already know I'm going to love it because this one is, this is black copal. So I know this is going to smell amazing. Look how pretty the packaging is. It just makes it, there's 7 sticks in here. And you know, I think when you have something that's packaged really well and made really well, it just makes it so much more special. We go to Costco and we buy a lot of stuff like from Costco, like our groceries and everything. But we do go to like special little bakeries in our area and we buy these things that are just like really, oh my God, things that are just really well made. And we just, like the baguette, we'll just appreciate it so much because it almost makes it like, oh, we have to like enjoy it and savor it. So I'm going to burn these tonight. Can't wait to try these. But when you have things that are in like really special packaging, it just makes us kind of savor it, enjoy it. And I think when we indulge in little small pleasures, like little incense or a candle or something, and it's like a special, it's not like the thing that you just got at like Costco, you know, you could get something from Costco and still have this attitude. It's totally your mentality. So let me retract that. But when you find something and it's very special, because I remember when I can recall going to Home Goods, and that was expensive for me to go to Home Goods. I can remember that really well. I was barely surviving in New York. I was so struggling. It was the beginning of my real estate career. And I remember I went to Home Goods with a friend and I bought some soap. It was $14 for this pretty bottle of soap and had like a tassel and it was like a pretty like blush pink color. And every time I used that soap, I was just like, I felt really present and I felt like, oh, this is so special. So it doesn't matter if it's a discounted item. It's all about your attitude. I think it really comes down to like avoiding overconsumption. So when you're just buying those few things that are really precious to you and you're not over consuming, then you're really valuing those things that you have, if that makes sense. And I've seen a lot of videos about overconsumption and underconsumption and underconsumption core, I think that's what it's called, where you're reusing like glass jars and stuff from like jam and everything like that. And I would take it a step further and I would say, go ahead and indulge in that beautiful glassware set of like 4 glasses or 8 glasses or whatever. And then every time you use them, you're like, this was a splurge for me, but every time I use them, I feel abundant and I feel like I can feel the life that I'm creating. I'm like closer to the life I'm creating. It helps you connect to that life that you're creating for yourself. And so I can remember doing those things. And it's funny because now I'm here, I've created that life for myself and I still I now gravitate towards other things that are a little bit more expensive than that soap I got from Home Goods, but it's still that same thing that I indulge in that still gives me that same pleasure for that next level version of myself, if that makes sense. And yes, I have a life coach certification, so I do think like this all the time in my life. And so my life coach is coming out.
So a couple other things that I forgot to share with you yesterday, but I just want to throw this in here. I'm making like these little cards. They're just like tiny little prints. They're very small and they go in these little black cards. So I'm going to be selling these and they'll be signed by me. So they're actual, limited edition prints that I'm going to do in these little tiny cards. And in addition to that, I'm going to be painting on I've got some of these watercolor cards. I like to use watercolor paper because of the texture, but I'm going to be making some original paintings on these. And they come with an envelope. And then you can actually gift these to friends so they have an original piece of art, and then like an original painting on paper, and then you can write your message inside. And then, you know, it comes with, here's the packet, so it comes with an envelope too. But I thought, how cool would that be? And then, yeah, a way to give original art to someone, or you can give it to yourself too. And then we've got all my stuff here for the boutique, the online boutique. But look, it's like my little mini boutique thing. And then we've got like all the testers to try everything out. Little testers here, little pretty incense burner. Look how pretty that is. I just can't wait to share all this with you. I just hope that I can find the time without stressing myself out to actually get it online. But I'm so excited to share this process with you because I just think that maybe someone else wants to do this, and you can see just like me going through it. Baby steps.
And then the last thing I want to share, I started doing these prints through Printify, or print on demand. Let's just say that. And so I ordered some samples of the prints, and I got those yesterday. It's kind of hard to show you because they really need to be under like a box or like a stack of books or something with some tissue paper to protect them. But these came in. And these are from a series that I call Venus and Scorpio. So I made these, if you can see these. But what I really like about these is the black is so rich. And it's got my little logo in the corner because I'm really inspired by like Japanese art. And I like the idea of like that little signature stamp in the corner. So these are really good. They did a good job printing these. And again, they're archival. So they're really beautiful. So I collaged some photographs of flowers and created this design. So they're on there if you're interested. Again, I'm not trying to sell stuff to you. I'm just, like I said, I'm not going to become rich off this. I'm just trying to share with you, kind of like if you're looking and thinking about design and you're thinking about creating things, it's not as hard as you think. There's a fear of the unknown that stops us from trying things. And I'm doing it all in kind of baby steps anyway. So I want to share that with you because there are people that watch this channel that are designers or people who are aspiring to be designers. And I'm just showing you the possibilities because I think that's really important to share with you because I love you guys and I want you to thrive and I want you to create and I want to see you all, if you feel a calling to create and design spaces or to make art, or if you're already doing it and you just need a friendly like push or some inspiration, I'm here for you. You know, I want to be that person for you. So that's why I'm sharing this. Like I said, I don't think that this is something that's going to make me rich. I'm not trying to be rich off of this. I love to do this kind of stuff. And so, yeah, these are my baby steps, like having these candles and having the tote bag and having like my little hat or my little t-shirt. You know, these are my baby steps that will get me to the place where I then feel comfortable. I then feel comfortable having like a boutique, like a brick and mortar boutique. I want to have a brick and mortar boutique here in Pound Ridge. And I see the spaces all the time in the little village. It's called Scott's Corner. There's little boutiques and stuff there. And I just think, I'm going to have my little boutique here. And when I have my boutique, I want to have like little wine tasting parties. And I want to have like tea. And I want to welcome people into my shop and like make them a cup of tea and get to know people that come in and just create like a whole experience for them and create a community from it. And then I want to have artists come in and talk about their artwork. And I think that's the curator in me. That's the person who likes to bring things together and then share. And so I think that's just, I'm meant to create something that is like brings beauty into the world and brings people together and brings the beauty of people together to experience things together, I think. And so these are my baby steps. So everything starts with baby steps. And eventually those baby steps, like, they all add up. And so I don't know why this video had to be made, but I just wanted to create this more conversational video with you all and just kind of share my vision for my business, because I do think it will inspire some of you that have been thinking about it. And I want to say it's never too late. It doesn't matter. As long as you're breathing and you feel something in your heart, and if it's design or if it's art or whatever it is, I don't think you should give up on it. I think you should start to pursue it in the baby steps, because there's a reason why it's called baby steps, right? There's a reason why when you ride a bike, you have training wheels. There's a reason why when you learn to walk, your parent will hold your hand and patiently guide you along. It's because you have to start with those baby steps that builds your confidence. So that's what I'm doing. So I hope this video inspired you. A little bit different from the usual, not as visual, I suppose, but still a lot of heart. And I hope you feel that. All right, babe. On that note, sending you so much from you. I am definitely getting a buzz from this wine. Did I say everything? Okay, wait. Before I sign off, Fix My Home is next Sunday. I've got a lot of submissions. I will be in touch with you to let you know if you've been chosen. I'm only doing one. And if I have further questions, I will be in touch with you. But don't worry if you submitted and you're not in this one. You're not featured on this Fix My Home episode, because we're doing these for a while here. So don't worry. I will get to you. Don't worry. I want to help as many people as I can. So do not fret, my love. I will get to you. All right. And on that note, sending you so much love from New York. Mwah.